In 2077, Ratu sat in her tiny apartment in the lower districts, staring at her screen with determination burning in her eyes. She was 63 years old, and the world had left people like her behind. Everything ran on artificial intelligence now. Banking, healthcare, grocery shopping, even talking to your own grandchildren required navigating through layers of AI interfaces that seemed designed to confuse anyone over 40. Most people her age had simply given up. They relied on younger relatives to handle everything digital, becoming dependent, losing their autonomy bit by bit. But Ratu refused to become invisible. She had worked as a seamstress for 40 years before automation took that away too. The breaking point came when her neighbor Raja, a 74-year-old former factory worker, missed his crucial medication refill because he could not figure out the AI pharmacy system. He ended up in the hospital, confused and ashamed. Ratu visited him there, and she saw dozens of elderly people in similar situations, defeated by the very systems meant to help them. That night, she made a decision. If no one would teach old people how to use AI, she would do it herself. She started small, learning everything she could: the AI assistants, the voice commands, the gesture controls, the neural interfaces that younger people used without thinking. It was frustrating. The tutorials were all designed for digital natives, speaking in jargon that meant nothing to her generation. She failed constantly. Error messages became her evening companions, but Ratu was stubborn. She took notes in an actual notebook, writing down every step in plain language. She discovered workarounds for trembling hands that could not make precise gestures. She found settings buried deep in menus that slowed things down, made text bigger, gave people more time to respond. 3 months later, she held her first class in the community center basement. 5 people showed up, all over 60. Raja was there, recently released from the hospital. They sat in folding chairs, suspicious and tired, expecting another humiliation. Ratu did not talk down to them. She showed them her notebook, admitted her mistakes, laughed at her own confusion. She taught them that AI was not magic or intelligence. It was just pattern recognition, following rules, no smarter than a very fast filing cabinet. You could learn its language. You could make it work for you. She charged almost nothing, just enough to buy snacks and keep the lights on. Word spread through the lower districts like wildfire. Within 6 months, she had 30 students. Within a year, she had 300. The younger generation mocked her at first. Old people teaching old people about AI? They shared videos online, making jokes. But then something shifted. News outlets noticed that hospital admissions for elderly people were dropping in Ratu's district. Fewer missed appointments, fewer medication errors, fewer cases of isolation and depression. Her students were not just learning to survive, they were thriving. They started online businesses, selling handmade goods. They reconnected with family overseas. They joined virtual communities, found romance, discovered new hobbies. Raja started a digital archive of oral histories from factory workers, preserving memories that would have died with his generation. Corporations noticed too. They started hiring Ratu as a consultant, paying her to explain why their interfaces failed older users. She told them uncomfortable truths. Your systems assume everyone has perfect vision, steady hands, fast reflexes, and infinite patience. You design for yourselves and call everyone else incompetent. Some listened, some did not. But Ratu kept teaching. By 2077, she had trained over 2,000 people. Her students became teachers themselves, spreading through other districts, other cities. She never got rich. She still lived in that tiny apartment, still wore clothes she had sewn herself decades ago. But she had given her generation something priceless, not just skills, but dignity. The knowledge that being old did not mean being obsolete, that you could learn new things at 70, at 80, at 90. That technology belonged to everyone, not just the young. Late at night, Ratu still sat at her screen, still learning, still taking notes in her worn notebook. Because the technology kept changing, and she refused to stop changing with it. Tomorrow, another class. Tomorrow, more people reclaiming their place in a world that had tried to forget them.